point of auto-tune is you have to sing bad in order for it to take effect.
This is my brother Jesus. If you couldn't tell, we're twins. Right now he's showing you how to auto-tune.
I don't really need to sing, cause it's auto-tune, auto-tune. Now it's the product. I don't really need to sing, cause it's auto-tune, auto-tune, auto-tune. And that's a note that hasn't even been made yet. We're making history as we speak. I remember taking toilet paper and mixing and making a concoction of like toothpaste and water, and then soaking the toilet paper in the mixture of toothpaste and water and throwing it up at the bathroom ceiling. I remember when we were younger, Jasmine, we gave Jasmine an umbrella and put her on the top bunk and just put like a couple of pillows and covers on the bottom on the floor and made her jump off because we were just watching, what's that lady's name?
Mary Poppins?
Yeah, we were just watching Mary Poppins.
See, that one wasn't our fault. They shouldn't have, showed us that was possible.
Who makes a movie like Mary Poppins? Who tells a kid that it's okay to jump off of a high place as long as you have an umbrella?
Brother Jesus. If you couldn't tell, we're twins. Right now he's showing you how to auto-tune. Do you remember this first song we wrote?
Yeah. Telephone. Be alone.
Two of us can be alone. Just call me on the telephone. Yeah. That was a hit with our parents, wasn't it? This is Teresa Garcia. She's my mom, and she's a DJ. She's gonna explain why we did all the bad things that we did as children. I couldn't get Dad to appear on camera. Can you talk about what he does for a living?
He's a Chicago police officer.
And how long has he been a Chicago police officer?
Oh, since about 10 years before you were born. It's got to be 30 years, 30 plus years.
We weren't allowed to go over to people's houses or have people come over to our house. What was that about?
Well, being a police officer in that area, locking up different people around, you never know. So we were over cautious. We had to make sure. A lot of the times, and as you guys grew older, a lot of the times it was your friends that were getting locked up, people that you knew in school, and we had to be careful.
I wouldn't say we were deprived as children. Dad was a cop. Mom, she was always concerned about, our well-being. And seeing as my dad worked our neighborhood, it wasn't a smart idea to let his kids outside. I mean, he did lock up about half of the neighborhood. So I guess they imagined it like, me, Alondra, and Jesus playing outside, and then some convict that Dad locked up a couple years ago came and stole us or something as payback. So yeah, I think that's the reason we didn't really play outside.
Physically I'm unrockable, lyrically I'm unstoppable, beating me in a free compliment that's impossible. So if you want to battle me better, we work a strategy, can't handle me, top notch, and straight out of the academy, guaranteed to remember me like the big D.R.O. thing. Poetry just flows to me, I'm writing uncontrollably, can never get a hold of me, so leave it, doesn't have to be. Now let me slow this down, cause I'm so outrageous, catch my flow like a cold, I'm so contagious, look at all your faces, if this was a race, I just took first place.
Teresa Garcia. She's my mom, and she's a DJ. She's gonna explain why we did all the bad. So, how did we get into music?
Well, my mom was a disc jockey or karaoke jockey, whatever you want to call it. And, she used to set up the karaoke machine inside the sala. So, we would just, sit around and start singing and everything. We always sang together since we were small.
Do you remember setting your karaoke machine in the living room and letting us sing on it?
Oh yeah, that was for the cover of my karaoke books when I first started, when I took off to do my own business. I started to do the karaoke books with a list of songs and whatever, and I needed to come up with a cover. So I decided what a better way than the 3 people that sang with me the most. Every day we were singing at home. So I propped you guys up, let the machine roll, and just started taking snapshots.
How old were we when we started singing with you?
Oh gosh, you guys were tiny. I mean, as soon as you could speak, you were singing.
Yeah, this is what you call the motherboard, which you do the mixing and you do the recording on different channels.
She's my mom, and she's a DJ. She's gonna explain why we did all the bad things that we did as children.
Well,
This is my younger...
made, in the year 2000 to help out the kids that had talent but had no money.
And did you promote them at all?
Yes, we did promote them. We did move them forward. Some of them made their own CDs. Some of them perform in Mexico. Some of them perform out of the city of Chicago.
My mom and stepdad had a mission. They saw that music kept us out of trouble. It was a creative outlet that put us on the right track. It kept our family close and strengthened our bonds. Sure, we didn't have any drug addiction or criminal records like many in our neighborhood, but if music could help us, imagine what possibilities lie for those less fortunate. Music kept us out of trouble. It was a creative outlet that put us on the right track. It kept our family close and strengthened our bonds. We will continue to create together and hopefully inspire others to choose music over mischief.
Black, black, black bird. They call us black, black, black bird. They call us black, black, black bird. They call me. They call me.
I just wanna know your name. We can chill. Let me spit my game. We can hang around without being held down. Friends with privileges. I just wanna fool around.
You like a secret in the book, confessions. You the mass structure never found. You like a secret weapon. You the wings I always need to get lifted. Baby girl, you like a drug. Hey, you know I'm addicted. Your body more beautiful than the sun, so rising. Your eyes are like the sun looking to and get blinded. Words can't compete with your kisses or hugs. Hot like Hurricane Katrina, cause I drown in your love. When I come to you, you like my Tangeray. I take a drink of you and watch all my problems melt away. You the letter L to the 3, the queen up to the king, and that's the beginning. You the diamond that's in the rain. You the fire that burns in the heart, cool breeze that cools me off, and now I see you the finisher to the start. Your personality's a love song back in the day. Your mind's like a decision that's already made. You like a contagious disease called the mumps. On days I'm with you, it's like the first of the month. See, me and you was true, it definitely would seem so. But you by my side, I know I found my Nemo. Hat up and down like you was a Nino. But I know I could buy your bling like diamond rings though. I know I was the one behind the operation. Still with me even when my life was in renovation.
Boy, I ain't in love. I just wanna know your name. We can chill. Let me spit my game. We can hang around without being held down. Friends with privileges. I just wanna fool around.
I know it could be hard to find cooperation, but you and me meeting have to be destination. I could make you smile, could also make you cry, but I know I could be the one to make you feel just right. You the first thought in the morning, last thought at night. Long as I'm with you, I can get through times. You're the #1 supporter of each one of my rhymes. It can't be lust, cause love is blind. I remember when I first met you with the real corny lines, like your legs must be tired, cause they running through my mind. Can't be what you want, I am what I am, but if you down to be my lady, I'll be down to be your man. I know I could be stupid, I know I could be wrong, but my name comes to mind whenever I write a song. I would love you to death. The day of my doom, I love when you walk in, your smile lights up the room. Me and you, I hope we never say goodbye, cause the thought of you leaving bring a tear to my eye. I want this to be the very last kiss, even if it is. I always wear your name around my wrist. Just having you was bliss, and if you gone, I will miss the times we had together, the best memories ever. If we had a bad day, the next day would be better.